Capture the objective. Securing Charlie.
What is up, YouTube? I am Reckless, and today I'm bringing you a Black Ops gameplay. I was actually able to hop on Black Ops and get a few good gameplays. This one wasn't my best, it wasn't my worst. But for some reason it was my favorite. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the map. It's one of my favorite maps in Black Ops, and by the way, I left that clip in at the beginning just because it was so great to hop on Black Ops 2, Black Ops. Wow. And hear the announcer's voice. I don't know why, I just absolutely love the announcer's voice in Black Ops. So today's video, it's kind of a continuation of what I want from Advanced Warfare, but not really. It's more of a, what did Black Ops learn from Modern Warfare 2 that Sledgehammer should maybe learn from Ghosts for Advanced Warfare? I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head anyway, so hopefully that made sense to you. So, kind of going over the history here, we had COD 1 through 3, and they were all, they had multiplayer and whatnot, and then came COD 4, which we all know broke the mold. It added kill streaks, it added, customized classes, things of that nature. And then, yeah, so that was crazy. Then came World at War, which didn't have anything too crazy. I absolutely loved that game, but it didn't really have too much that COD 4 did, or didn't, other than, it kind of had bigger maps, things of that nature, and it had the dogs, obviously. The dogs are awesome, but so then nothing really changed. Then Modern Warfare 2. My lord, Modern Warfare 2. So Modern Warfare 2 added I guess they kind of thought, wow, man, COD 4, we broke the mold. Let's see if we can just completely shatter the mold with Modern Warfare 2. And I say that with complete love because I really, really loved the game. And in all honesty, it's kind of funny in retrospect, the things that we ignore about the current Call of Duty, such as flaws and things of that nature. Do I need to bring up the whole Danger Close noob tube thing? So, yeah, Modern Warfare 2, with all of its problems, it just took everything in the kitchen sink and just threw everything in there that it thought people would want, and it took customization to a whole new level, and it was awesome. But so when this game came out, at first it took me a minute to get used to it because it seemed like they took a step backward. And it took me a while to realize that they didn't necessarily take a step backward as they did take a good look at Modern Warfare 2 and took a lot of feedback as to what they could improve and took out a lot of the BS. And if you watched my last video about Ghosts, you'll kind of see where this is going. But they kind of took out a lot of the BS. They made it to where kill streaks weren't as prominent, which I personally like. In my opinion, this Black Ops had the perfect... I'm going to go ahead and say it pretty much had the perfect balance of kill streaks. They weren't too high. The only things that were could spawn kill you were the chopper gunners. There were two different chopper gunners. One was the pilot, and then the dogs, but they weren't too big of a spawn problem. It usually was pretty good unless you were on Nuketown about spawning you away from the dogs. And then there were the maps. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I like this. I chose this video for the map. And this Black Ops, if memory serves me correctly, I know that Modern Warfare 2 had some 3-lane maps and was 2 stories and things like that. So it didn't change too much. So I don't know why it feels this way to me, but it just seems like Black Ops had a great map balance. They weren't too big. They had a good amount of verticality. There wasn't hardly anything taller than 3 stories unless it's something like a sniper perch or something like that. Like on this map at the very back, like where I'm looking right now, it has kind of a sniper perch. But you never really go higher than 2 stories, and it was a good balance of 3-lane maps that weren't too crazy. Now, like, flash forward to Ghosts, and obviously you see just crazy verticality, too much verticality, no 3-lane maps, and that kind of goes with the be careful what you wish for, because Infinity Ward was just polling everyone and trying to appease everyone, and everyone was like, I'm sick of these 3-lane maps, we want bigger maps, and what did we get? We got huge maps that make no sense, and notice how I said that the kill streaks, I don't like overpowered kill streaks. Ghosts went too. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. Maybe Black Ops 2 people got tired of the swarm, so they were like, nerf kill streaks, and now kill streaks are just absolutely useless in Ghosts. So this is kind of bringing me to what I hope that Sledgehammer kind of brings to the table, and hopefully learn from Ghosts. And that is to hopefully try and take a page out of Treyarch's book, because it seems to me like Treyarch's got it down pretty well and that they understand what it is to make a good Call of Duty. Call of Duty is Call of Duty because it is Call of Duty. I mean, I know that sounds like an understatement, but it's true. If you start trying to change it too much, it's not going to be Call of Duty anymore. And I know that Infinity Ward was trying to listen to people, and because people were saying, I'm sick of this game, it's the same thing every year, I want a different reason to play it. And then we got Ghosts, and I know a lot of people like it, but in all honesty, the majority of people have almost even given up on the game because they just tried to change too much. And that's basically the point of this whole video and why I have Black Ops in the background. And it's because, in my opinion, what Sledgehammer needs to do is do kind of what Black Ops did, and that is, quote-unquote, take a step backwards or learn from Ghost's mistakes. And the last point that I wanted to talk about, I'm really hoping, I know we've seen the trailer for the next Call of Duty, and we've seen double jumping, at least in the campaign. I haven't seen any wall running or anything of that nature, but they say that the suits that you wear are going to be heavily prominent. And like I said, I don't like to speculate about things before I know, so I don't want to talk about it too much before we actually see the multiplayer reveal. But one thing I do want to say is that I hope that this doesn't mean that there's going to be wall running, double jumping, etc., and all of these things in multiplayer, and cloaking, because we saw that plane cloak, things like that. I really hope that that's not what the future holds for this game, because if it changes that much, then it's not going to be Call of Duty. And why would, in all honesty, why would you play Advanced Warfare if it's when you could just go play Titanfall and actually have the real thing? That is just my opinion though, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please leave a rating that you feel the video deserves, and YouTube, if you can't take it easy, don't take it at all. Peace.